Hello everybody, we're going to talk about the Altra Olympus today. Great shoe. I put a lot of miles on the road and also on the trails on the shoe. I'll tell you everything about it, everything that I could get out of my experience. Well, the real question is, should I buy the shoe, right? That's a question you have probably. So the real question for me was, are these a good alternative to the Hokas? Can I run my next 50-mile race in this shoe? Can I go and run my long run on the trails for 20, 30 miles and still be able to run the day after like I do with the Hokas? So that's a real question for me. By the way, these are much cheaper than the Hokas. To properly answer that question, there are three aspects that I want to cover in this video. Number one, is this shoe lighter and faster? And what's the best way of actually knowing if it's lighter? Well, to weigh them, right? So I weighed this and I got 337 grams at the scale. I weighed this and I got 364. By the way, these are 11 because I had to go with the 11 given that this is narrow. The winner is the Altra Olympus. Not by that much, but it's a little bit lighter. So what else contributes to the speed other than the weight? Question number two. How is the control, the traction, and the ankle twisting of this shoe? The control, I think, is better than the Hokas. I consider this a stability shoe, yet compared to others, is more about stepping in as required, thanks to these guides here, rather than about correcting your foot movement every time. You can see these guides, they help stabilize, however, they're soft. They're not going to overcorrect your foot, as opposed to the hard ones. So let me compare to others. So this is a gray shoe, and it's a road shoe. Kind of heavy, they actually weigh the same. You can see that this is hard. There's a lot more technology here in terms of guiding your stride. These are softer. If I step in on a stone, they will control that movement a little bit. Obviously, they won't force the movement, but it's good to have. I think I like this. It adds a little bit of weight, not that much. Ankle twisting. Ankle twisting is a problem with the Hokas. If you look at my other video, I mentioned a trick you can use to reduce the ankle twisting. Anyways, there would be much less with this. You are closer to the ground. Traction. Let's talk about traction. Good on asphalt, on cement, on gravel, on packed dirt. I tried it everywhere. On steep terrain, both uphill and downhill. Look at this sole. I really liked how this sole performed into wet, not super muddy, but wet surfaces on the trail. Third factor to consider if you want to buy the shoe. Do you like Altra? Have you ever tried the Altra? This is the first Altra shoe I tried. Altra comes with zero drop. That's their model. I think that the tide is turning, so having a little drop is not evil anymore. However, these shoes will increase your cadence. I found myself naturally increasing my steps per minute, which is good, especially for endurance, but also during a fast race to switch different muscle groups and to help you get there as fast as possible. And by the way, if you don't like zero drop, if you want to transition slowly to zero drop, well, you can also buy some of those soles that have a higher stack on the back, and they are great for people with the eye arches. So the other thing about Altra is that they are comfortable. They're famous because their toe box is larger, and I love that because with my Morton's Neuroma, and when you go on a long run, you want to have space. I think you lose a little bit in speed not having a tight shoe. But on the other hand, in some situations, you really don't care. And Altra also is a company that I think understands trail runners. For example, this is a gaiter trap. And so if you have a gaiter, and if you want to put your gaiter in here, you attach to the shoelaces in front, you attach this to the back, and it closes. I had to attach this to all the shoes, and here they come with it. Now, what's the cost for them? Nothing. Like, I don't know, 50 cents? However, it shows the attention that they put into trail running. Tell me another company that does that. By the way, you'll need the gaiters sooner or later. So what's the best use for the Altra Olympus? I found them surprisingly fast on the road. Almost as fast as other stability shoes. That's a big plus if you want to run those 5 miles to the nearest hill or mountain. Still, They're not a road racing shoe. They're comfortable. I love the wider toe box. And you'll still need socks though. They're made for trails. Our friends at Altra really designed the shoe for those very long runs on the trails. I haven't tried running a 50K race in them. I'm planning to do one in 2 weeks. So come back and check in the comments area. By the way, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Hope this helped. You'll get from me a very few videos, but in depth. Thank you.